So now we are doing part D now, which is the limit as theta goes to 0 of 4 theta over sine 2 theta. All right, this is the next one, and we have to solve this. What is this going to be just equal to? Well, we have to change sine 2 theta because sine 2 theta is a double angle and we can change it. Now, here's something I got to tell you. You see, every question you're learning something, and here you are learning about double angles. You can go and find much more about double angles in more tutorials that follow. And you can see us talk about these because we use them to find exact values and whatever. You can see a lesson which I have on double angles. I called it summary of trig. Okay, you can go and watch. Now, here's the double angle. What you must know about double angle is when you have, for double angles, you have cos 2 theta. You must know what it means, which, although I'm not sure if it's ever going to be important for you, but especially for this chapter, right? It'll be, but cos theta is cos squared minus sine squared theta. So basically, if this was 2 theta, this just becomes a theta. If it was 4 theta, it becomes a 2 theta. So you half the angle. So this is the double angle, and it is halved when you change. It becomes sine squared minus cos squared minus sine squared. Or it has 3 forms. Cos 2 theta. We can also say cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared theta, or we can also say that cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos squared theta minus 1. Watch these two here, okay? It's 1 minus 2 sine squared or 2 cos squared minus 1, right? Remember these ones, huh? Remember these ones for your cos 2 theta, right? They are very important. Now, for sine 2 theta, he only has one form, though. So cos 2 theta is the one that has 3 forms, but sine 2 theta only has one form, and I'm about to show you now. So here we can now say for sine 2 theta, it's just going to be 2 sine theta cos theta. Practice this one and make sure you know it, and you can now come and solve this. So what is this going to be? Sine 2 theta, what is it? It's 2 sine theta cos theta. So it's going to be the limit as theta goes to 0 of 4 theta all over 2 sine theta cos theta. You say to me, why are you even doing this? What is the reason that you're doing this? Well, you're going to see this is very easy for us, all right? Once we are doing this is going to be very easy for us because we can now just resolve it. We could have even done that here by changing this 4 theta to a theta 2 theta, but we can still do this in a fun way. Well, there are many ways to solve. So it's going to be the limit as theta goes to 0 of, now we can say 2 into 2 is 1, into 4 is 2. So we can say it's 2 theta over sine theta cos theta, which you can now just say it's going to be equal to the limit as theta goes to 0 of, we can have it as we can first say 2 theta over sine theta times 1 over cos theta. These two like this, okay? Because we can then take them back. Since they are multiplying, you can only split when they are multiplying. But remember that this just goes as a 1 over cos theta, okay? Then here we're going to remain with the limit. We can take the limits individually, right? It's going to be the limit as theta goes to 0 of 2 theta over sine theta times 1 over, times the limit as theta goes to 0 of 1 over cos theta, which now we can bring these two outside. It's going to be 2, the limit as theta goes to 0 of theta over sine theta times the limit as theta goes to 0 of 1 over cos theta. Now, this is going to be 2 times, what did we say theta? The limit as theta goes to 0 of theta over sine theta is the same as sine theta over theta. It will still give 1. Okay, so it's going to be 2 by 1 times, what is this limit going to be? It's going to be 1 over cos of 0. You substitute, okay? Because the denominator is not going to be 0. Cos of 0 is not 0, it's a 1. So 2 by 1 is 2 times 1 over cos 0 is a 1. So it's going to be 2 by 1, which is just going to be equal to 2. And this is going to be the final solution for this one, and you are done, all right? You're done. And this is how you solve it, okay? This is how we solved it, by knowing the double angle. Now, if you don't know double angle, another way to solve it is just going to be saying the limit as theta, maybe you don't know that, as theta goes to 0, theta goes to 0 of 4 theta over sine 2 theta. This is just going to be equal to, now what are we going to do is we make the top and the bottom be the same. So we bring 2 outside. So it's going to be, you can say is the limit as theta goes to 0. So now what is this going to be? We can say this becomes 2 by 2 theta over sine 2 theta. Remember, we just need to make sure the top and the bottom is the same for this sine theta. So this 2 now comes out. It becomes 2 times the limit as theta goes to 0 of 2 theta over sine 2 theta, right? And this now just becomes 2 by, what is this? The limit of 2 theta over sine 2 theta as theta goes to 0 is just a 1, okay? It's like sine 2 theta over 2 theta is the same as 2 theta over sine 2 theta. If you flip this, it doesn't change, okay? Just make sure, number 1, that this and this is the same. Number 2, it is whatever. Either this sine theta over theta or theta over sine theta, whatever. This gives you 1. So it's going to be 2 by 1 is going to be 2, which is the exact same solution as the one we got here. So we didn't even have to use the things of double angles. We still got the same solution. That is it. Now we go to part E, is the last one. Goodbye for now.